among the pigs, played some funny rigs, drank some hearty jigs, the water on me bubbling off the Holyhead. Wish myself was
there we are. Come on.
Welcome back to the 6 o'clock show. That was, of course, the Rocky Road to Dublin by the High Kings, welcoming us back from the break.
Oh, during rehearsals, we went for it. We really did. Stalwarts of the Irish chart music scene. The song has propelled them to new heights after featuring in Michael B. Jordan's latest movie that someone here is obsessed with, Sinners.
I love it. Here to confess how this all came about, it's the High Kings. Hi, guys. Right, we're going to get straight into this.
Oh,
Darren,
dear.
Tell us, how did the High Kings end up on one of the biggest movie soundtracks of the year?
We were wrapping up our last American tour, which was over 5 weeks, coast to coast in the USA, and we were in the Troubadour, the legendary Troubadour Club. And Ludwig Göransson, the composer of Sinners...
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. Practice. And he's done so much other stuff, like Mandalorian and Oppenheimer and all that. He came along to see the show, and he absolutely loved it. But we didn't know at the time he was researching music and folk music for the movie. And him and Ryan Coogler, the director, they both are massive Irish folk music fans, and they looked us up. And so they came out to see us, invited us to the studio the following day to show us some scenes from the movie. And it was an amazing experience because we hadn't done that before. The lights were dimmed in the recording studio, showing us the Rocky Road scene and Will You Go, Lassie Go. And then he just said, would you guys like to sing on it? So we were like, of course, absolutely. And it's just gone on to be the biggest thing for us, that we've ever done.
It's huge.
And
it's
a massive movie.
It's viral. People love this film. The song is all over social media. Does it shock you, though? You never know who's going to rock up to one of your gigs.
Well, you don't, and that's why, we always say that every gig is like the first gig you're ever going to do. It's like you don't phone it in ever. Our show is 2 hours of... it's just always a lot of fun, a lot of energy, every emotion under the sun. You don't know who's there, like you just said. And it just so happened that this time, one of the biggest composers in the world was there, and little did we know, was a fan of the band.
Well, now...
Ludwig's probably like this. That's the one I want.
I want that. I want that. Well, Brian, as a band, what's it like hearing your song play in the movie and the soundtrack?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, we've been looking through social media over the last, TikTok especially, has just gone mad. So that particular piece of the Rocky Road to Dublin, there's literally 15 seconds of the song. It's just gone viral. It's completely everywhere. And to hear it and to, see it in the movie as well at that particular part, when we saw it in the studio for the first time, it was just jaw-dropping. And we just knew that this part, and to be represented, in the Irish folk music genre in such a big movie like that is incredible for us.
And Darren, this song has had over 36 million streams on Spotify.
Yeah.
What an incredible number.
It's big, and that's our own version of that song, and we have another song, the Irish Pub Song, which is on 43 million. And this is everything is growing and growing now for the band. All of a sudden, it's exploding globally. We've been doing well for the last 17, 18 years, but now it's almost like we're starting all over again. It's a rebirth.
Does it feel a bit, not that you've made it, because that'd be insulting to say, because you have, but is it you kind of go, after all this time, you're like, wow, now?
I know,
this is it?
But you just never know in our business.
They're discovering us again.
They are discovering us again. And all the kids are coming out to see the group now. Most of the people at our shows now are people in their teens, 20s, 30s, and it's incredible.
Everyone's watching.
Yeah,
everybody's watching.
I want to show of hands, guys, Paul, have you watched the movie?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, what were your thoughts on it?
Very good film, actually. Very good film, yeah. I thought the Rocky Road singing was the best part of the movie myself now.
There you go.
I'm not being biased or anything. No, it's very,
Bit
very
of a
good.
shift
Very good.
there, you know, and seeing the jig play out and everything.
I'm not into horror movies as such, because I'm always one...
Cowering in the back.
Oh, he loves the westerns. Paul loves the westerns.
I'm a western man, I'm a western man,
Nothing wrong with that. Brian, we're talking there about the numbers, the incredible numbers of millions of people. And as I said, the world is listening and watching. Does that put a fire in your belly?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's what's going to be the next thing. You know? What is the next thing for us? I mean, this is something that obviously it's amazing for the band to be involved with something like this. But again, it's like, you know, new albums coming up, new tours coming up, what's going to happen next year, 18 years together. You know, we're still writing. We're writing on the bus when we're out on tour. We just finished 5 weeks tour in America. We had to go back for another week literally last week. We just came home on Monday.
Such high demand. We had to go back.
I know. It sounds terrible.
Well,
but it is. You just never know. You never know what's going to come up.
But when you look at trad music as a whole, Paul, it's so treasured here in Ireland. But to see it being embraced by young people internationally like that, how does that make you feel?
You know, it's fantastic because not only in Ireland, Europe and America, everywhere we play, every venue, there's small kids sitting in the front, but like 3-4 years of age. But it's not only that, they actually know the words of all the songs. It's absolutely amazing. You know, and trad music and folk music, it'll never ever go away. No. Because the little kids now, they're carrying the torch and they're going to bring it on. And, you know, it's going to stay going and going. It's great to see.
Yeah. Finbar, you guys are going on tour. What can fans expect?
We're going to be touring all over Ireland for the whole month of May. We're going to be starting off in Kilmore Hotel in Cavan on the 9th. We're going to be in the Cadine Hotel in Newbridge on the 16th.
I know the Cadine very well from Kildare myself.
Yes. The following night, we're in the Landmark Hotel in Carrick-on-Shannon, which is the 17th. The 23rd... we practiced this all day now. The 23rd...
Finbar, you're nearly there. You're nearly there now.
The 23rd, we're in the Radisson Blue Hotel in Athlone. Then we're in Newry Town Hall on the 24th, and then we're playing the Clancy Brothers Music and Arts Festival in my hometown of Carrick-on-Shore in the Strand Theatre on the 30th, and then we're playing Arklow Bay Hotel on the 31st.
Round of applause.
Well done.
Darren, what is a hiking show like? Sell it to us.
Sell it to you. It's 2 hours. It's the most emotional roller coaster as regards Irish trad and ballads as you could possibly hope to go on. It's fun. There's uplifting songs, inspiring songs, sad songs, great instrumentals. Everybody's encouraged to get involved. The audience are part of the show. We always call them our fifth hiking.
Oh, we like
It's
that.
2 hours of a great time.
Fifth and sixth.
We're the six members here, yes. Huge thank you to the Hikings. Big round of applause. And you can catch them on tour. As Finbar said, all over Ireland, the month of May. Head to hikings.com for details and tickets where you can catch them. And after the break, it sounds very threatening where you can catch them. And after the break, we are in the kitchen with Adrian.
We absolutely are. But before that, the Hikings are going to give us a little taster on what to expect on the tour here with their song, A Rocky Road to Dublin, which is featured on the Sinner soundtrack. Take it away, guys.
1, 2, 3, up.
In the merry month of June, from me home I started, left the girls a tune. Nearly broken heart and saluted father dear. Kissed me down and mother drank a pint of beer. Me grief and tears was found enough to reap the corn. Deaver I was born, cut the stump like corn to banish. Toasting coppers and brandy, pair of rose, rattling all the buns, traipsing all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up the here and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin, whack full only Garda made I rested limbs so weary started by daylight. Me spirits prayed till Leary took a drop of pure. Keep me heart from sinking, that's the paddy's cure. Whenever he's out for drinking to see the lassie smile, laughing all the while, laughing curious times. Would set your heart a bubble and ask if I was hard. Wages I required till I was nearly tired of the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up the here and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin, whack full only in Dublin next arrived, I thought it such a pity to be so soon deprived. A few of that fine city, well then I took a stroll. All among the quality bundle in was told. All in the neat locality, something crossed me mind. When I left behind no bundle, could I find upon me stink? I wanted to inquire for the road. Said me Connacht Road wasn't much in vogue. On the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up the here and turned her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin, back for Lullyram. From there I got away, my spirits never failing, landed on the quay. Just as the ship was sailing, the captain at me said that Nora Maddie when they jumped aboard a